I rank the best Pokemon sets in the world. Let's talk about that. So we are coming in hot. A lot of these got above a 9. I couldn't help myself. I don't care what anybody says. These are the 20 best sets that I would want in my collection. I think any Pokemon collector would want. It's Comic Eclipse coming in at 9.5. I love the character cards. And then we have some of my favorite tag team Pokemon in this set as well. Stunning artwork. This is where Pokemon really shines when they do some tag team Pokemon artwork. I don't know whose idea that was, but I absolutely love it. This set has Blastoise and Piplup, Reshiram and Zekrom. And then we also got Pikachu's Secret. Love that card on there as well. How can you not? How can you not love it? And if you were trying to pick this set up though, think again, because this set goes for $1,800 ETB. The booster box goes for $4,300, and the build and battle display goes for $14,000. It really doesn't matter what era of Pokemon you collect. Eventually, it will be valuable. So a lot of people may have thought back in the day, the tag teams, doesn't have the best tag team duos in there, but eventually it will be a success. Number 19, Shining Fates, 9.5 out of 10. All the 9s and below aren't on this list. So if you want to see my garbage list, let me know in those comments, guys. I want to hear from you what your favorite Pokemon set is. All time, you can only have one. Let me know in the comments below, because I think this is the best list ever created. I like Shining Fates a lot because it has a shiny Charizard VMAX. It's a collector favorite. It does have a mixed pulling among people, but this one had to make my list. The standout card in here is the Charizard VMAX, but they do have a lot of other cards that I particularly like in the set. So for me, at 19, I love the Ditto VMAX, and this coughing in here. How can you not love that coughing? And I also love Centino in here as well, Creamy, and then the Lapras VMAX. So a couple fan favorites for myself coming in at 19, but there's some debate on there. I could have put some other ones here and there, but I'm not going to. Next, we have number 18, the Legendary Collection, coming in at a 9.6. Iconic reverse holos. This is a historic set for myself. This is high demand, high nostalgia. So this one released back in May 23rd, 2002, and it has that diamond haze around the cards. Something unique about this set, and one that has great cards in there, from Charizard, Gengar, Pikachu, Gyarados. If you pick this card up and you pulled any of these, you would have a great set. And then you have the Legendary Collection Charizard, the normal version of it. So Charmander, of course, the best card in this set, but just a unique setting in here that this had to be close to the top of my list. If you want if you want a booster box for this, it's only $100,000, and then you can get these trading cards for $6,000 a pack. Let's see, how many are 11 cards in here? Jeez. So definitely on the higher end of the spectrum, but love the Legendary Collection. And then Paldea Evolved, 9.6. The Mega Card illustration here is one of my favorite cards. I'm sure it's one of your favorite cards as well. All these sets have incredible artwork. I do love the box on Paldea Evolved from the Scarlet Violet era. Had so many banger boxes on here. You guessed it, Scarlet and Violet probably is going to steal the show today, but I'm not giving anything away yet. Not giving anything away. Who's number one? Because I know that's all you guys want to know. So we have the Paldea Evolved Magikarp, the number one sought after card in this set. And then, not my favorite card in here, the Magikarp, but it's a Raichu. That thing, what a cutie patootie in that bad boy. And then we got the Tyranitar in here. Just some instant classics, but it doesn't have that banger like the Legendary Collection has. But I do think the artwork is unique to each individual of these cards. And it's not as expensive. So you can get this for still $2,000 for the ETB. I'm gonna have to pass on that for a while. That's the Pokemon Center one. The other one that doesn't have the Pokemon Center, you can get it for $250. So, and then a booster box, $500. So a case, $2,800. So not out of reach for all of us. Still some great products in here. Once you pull that Magikarp and the Raichu and the Tyranitar, you're pretty much like, okay, I'm good. Next, we have number 16 on our list. Yes, it is Flashfire 9.6. It has the Mega Charizard X and Y. We have great chase cards in here, some EXs. A lot of people might spit fire on myself because you may disagree with this ranking, but I think this is a great spot at number 16 for this one. So the reason why this isn't, it has iconic cards in here. So many Charizards. If you were a Charizard fan, you would have been like, yes, I get the M Charizard EX, M Charizard EXY, M Charizard EXX, the Charizard EX 100 full art, and then you have so many more, but it's just Charizard after Charizard after Charizard, when you and me, because you watch the channel, you and me wanted Charmanders. We wanted Charmanders and we got Charizards. But they're still iconic cards. We all know these cards from the Flashfire. It is a hugely popular set, and that's why I had to rank this so high that I did. Let's see what the sealed product we got on here. $9,000 for a booster box. Ouch, that hurts the bank. I want to open these someday. But you and me, I don't got the money. I can't be throwing money on Flashfire when the pull rates aren't that high compared to all these other sets that are cheaper right now. I'd rather just go buy Chaos Rising or Pitch Black. And I can't spend that type of money on a booster box. Coming in at number 15. Crown Zenith 9.7. Some people are like, Crown Zenith 9.7? This is a sneaky sleeper pick because it has an amazing hit rate. I don't think I was ever disappointed pulling Crown Zenith, and because of that amazing hit rate, that's why it's ranked so high, and it got Crown Zenith got a lot of people back into Pokemon. Not only does it have spectacular cards, obviously the V-Star Secret, not a huge fan of that, but the Mewtwo V-Star paired with the Charizard V-Star, two of my favorite cards all time, hands down, love those cards. And then they have Glaceon in here as well. Pikachus, they have other Pikachus on here. I love how they did the Samisir in here, and then they just have so ditto, a lot of great cards that aren't that expensive to master set this. If you can't pull all of these, I truly love a lot of the artwork on these cards. And then sealed right now doesn't have any sealed. Let's just go to the regular. For sealed, it isn't insane. Obviously $335 is more than the $60 or $70 you could have gotten when it first came out, but not epic proportions, not in the thousands yet. This I think will get to the 1,000 someday. 14 Generations 9.7. This was a 20th anniversary set. This doesn't have a lot of huge hits in it, in my personal opinion, or cards that I wanted, but I know a lot of people, they really like this set. And for the 20th anniversary, that box is epic. One of the best boxes ever released. Like I said, so they do have, you have some cool cards in here. Just a lot of these missed the mark for myself, but this is the 20th anniversary box you need. You need it for your Master Set collection if you're collecting those. But we also have the Generations Radiant collection alongside it that I think completes it. And I include this in here. It has Flareon in here, beautiful Flareon cards, but where I love it is that the Charmander Stealing the Glasses, Charmeleon, Pikachu, the Charizard Generations Radiant Collection, Charizard. I consider all of these to be a part of it, and so I love what they did with it. And so I am keeping this high on my list just because it has, if it didn't have the Radiant Collection as well tied to it, I wouldn't put this high on my list. Next we have number 13, Hidden Fates 9.7 with the Radiant, or with the legendary birds on here. This was also a massive popularity and a long-term investment. The box on here, it just looks, compared to Ascended Heroes, this just looks fierce. The Dragonite on the Ascended Heroes is all cutie patootie. The Elite Trainer box for Hidden Fates, looks like this is going to come out and attack you. So we have more epic tag team cards. These aren't that expensive right now. There's just so many sets to try to master set and get a hold of that this is where Jesse and James full art, this thing just takes over. It's one of the best trainer cards out there. And then you have Moltres Zapdos Articuno epic card, and then you have the Rainbow Moltres Zapdos and Articuno GX. Gotta have all three of these versions. Charizard looking goofy as ever, Mewtwo looking goofy, but how cute is that? Pikachu on there, gotta have it. And then we have the Story Vault collection as well. You have the Charizard in there, Umbreon, Skyline, Mewtwo. These are all just different and unique cards right here that you gotta have in the collection if you can get it. Hidden Fates right now is a more expensive ETB box. Not even the Pokemon Center, just a regular ETB goes for $500. And I think that's about right for the value and the other cards in here that you can pull. Hidden Fates isn't where I would go right now. That's why it's 13th on my list. But when we get to talking about 10, 9, 8 coming up, I'm actively picking everything up on that list coming up here. So next we have the EX Deoxys 9.7. We have the Rayquaza Gold Star on here. Iconic card right there. And so it's not a set that I feel like a lot of people talk enough about. It doesn't get enough love, but today we're gonna show it some love. So some of these cards, like the banger is obviously the Gold Star Rayquaza in there. Ultra rare, $26,000. Latios Gold Star. And then you have another Latios and Latias. And then the regular Rayquaza EX in here. And so it's basically those are, but actually no, you still got another Rayquaza and Gyarados in here, another Deoxys, Jirachi. So some other good hits in here, but none that I would want, to be honest with you. That Gold Star Rayquaza, I can see the hype about that. That's a really sick card. But if you're trying to get one of these, 175, no, man, there's no way. Like, I don't care, unless I traded up for it with something valuable I had, but 175, I can't even imagine paying that much for these cards. But that Gold Star Rayquaza puts it over the top. Highly collectible set. That's why it's a 12 on our list, not in the top 10. Number 11, X-Team Rocket returns. Now we're getting the 9.8 territory. Gold Stars and Dark Pokemon Rare EX releases, and tremendous long-term value that this thing has held. So here we go, guys. We have a baby chicken going for $5,000. Why not? I wouldn't pay that much for Torchic. I love it, but Mudkip, Treecko, Rockets Zapdos. Then we have the Rockets Snorlax EX, Mewtwo, Moltres, Articuno. Some of these guys. So this is why I love this set. It's just unique and different. It's not that it's for everybody, but this is a set for me that I'm like, I dig this set because you get tired of seeing Pokemon cards that are the same. This just has a different vibe about it, and I need all of these. Meowth, Dark Dragonair, Magikarp, Psyduck, ooh, beautiful card. Dark Marowak, Dark Arbok, Charmeleon. All these cards, man. Love all these bad boys. So definitely a more unique set here. That's why it's made the list. Now, if you want one of these bad boys, you only got to spend $185,000 for the booster box if you are feeling up to it. So number 11 on the list. A couple more of these are more affordable. And then next we have the Expedition base set at a 9.8. This one obviously highly collectible like all the other ones. If someone got me any of these, I would not complain. So this is coming out. This set is coming out when Halo and all that is popular. So somebody is basing that design off of it. I truly like the design set of this one as well. You got popular characters in there. Gengar, Dragonite, Mewtwo. These aren't selling as hot as those other ones. And so I don't know what the booster set is, the booster box is selling for, but they have a lot of, look at these great cards in here. Squirtle, like somebody messed up on the Squirtle design, but I love it. Raichu, You can't go wrong with any of these beautiful cards on here. Blastoise, love it. Pidgeot, Magikarp, Butterfree, man, Charmeleon. Like, so this is one, Charmander. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Ooh, $119. Now, if the price is right, let's see what it's sealed for. $50,000. Oh, jeez. Why? Maybe I'm missing something on this. I don't think it's worth $50,000. The cards, maybe the cards haven't caught up. So those are cards worth picking up if the value there is not caught up yet. So I would definitely go back and start picking up some of those cards individually because the booster box doesn't make sense for that set. Not at all. But that's why we have number 9. Acapulco's 9.8 iconic underwater theme, rare and higher desirable cards, and then top tier investments. So unlike that last one, it still has a little bit of ways to go with those cards. This one was just another unique theme for Pokemon that I love. This one has a ton of cards in here. And first we got to start off with saying that Umbreon is way better than the Lugia and should have been the secret rare of it. But still, Lugia is the chase card in here. Psyduck, Nidoking, Zapdos, Tyranitar, Arcanine, Entei, Ninetales, another Umbreon. So a lot of great cards in here. So basically, if you open this box, well, let's see what the lowest card on here. Some of these are just like, meh. So if you open this box, you are definitely playing a gamble. This is a huge gamble on this box because I imagine that this box is pretty expensive sealed. 137, I can't breathe. I can't do it. Nope, I would never, not in my wildest dream would I ever pay $137,000 for that. I did not, I wish I had looked up some of these prices. That's insane. Okay, now let's get into some affordable cards. And I say affordable because this is starting to get out of reach. Scarlet and Violet era, number 8. Now, a lot of people, I'm going to allow the heat for this. A lot of people might have this goated. This is number 1 for my wife right now. This is number 1. Nothing will beat this ever, I don't think. But for me, in the other boxes coming out, I still think this is a high score at a 9.9. It's not a perfect score, but it is iconic for the 151 collection. When, if you guys didn't know, they were not able to put Alakazam in for releases for years and years and years because they had a lawsuit saying it was trademarked with the spoon and that was a whole debacle. But they got that resolved in this set and Alakazam was able to come back. That's why this set is huge. So you guys can look that up. 9.9. I'm going to say a lot of the ETBs on 151 are going for like $500 on this. When we get, obviously we have the Charizard. This set is actually starting to lose its momentum, which because this was so mass produced, Pokemon did a great job mass producing this. But a lot of people realize that and they're starting to pull Charizards, Blastoses, Venusaurs. We still haven't pulled our Squirtle yet. I haven't pulled that Pikachu yet, but I pulled all 3. I pulled the Charizard, Charmander, and the Charmeleon. But we got the Alakazam with the spoon, Psyduck. It's like a lot of these cards are insanely iconic, lovable cards. That Machoke is one of my favorite in here. So this isn't a set, like you can play around with the set. It's super fun to collect. You can't go wrong with it at all. Now we're talking about, what? That's not right. Maybe that's a case. But the regular ETB box sealed going for $617. That's about right. The Ultra Premium Collection going for $1,000. These 151 booster bundles going for $180. That's about what it was at the beginning or last year. These were $100. These were a little bit lower. I might have to do a 151 opening here soon, but before these get out of hand. But it is getting too pricey right now. But an elite set, you cannot be happy. If you just pick this one up, would be happy with it. Next we have Neo Destiny coming in at number 7, 9.9. First appearance of Shining Pokemon. First edition, highly sought after cards and timeless value in this set. Really, there really is a lot of great cards in here. So you'll recognize that one. That's the Shining Charizard. The Dark, yep, there we go. The Shining Charizard. the one that takes the cake. $8,000 for that bad boy. Shining Mewtwo, $1,400. The Shining Raichu, Dark Gengar, the freaky one right there. But man, you cannot ask for some better cards in here. This is the Shining Charizard. Looks like he just came back from a buffet and he's bloated and everything. But we love it. We love the Shiny Charizard. Like we like the Shining Mewtwo and the Shiny Raichu. So cute. But I don't love the prices on these because $144 is something that is unattainable for most of us. And the risk isn't worth the reward in trying to pull these packs. So that is a small house right there. $144,000. But beautiful sets. I don't think you can disagree with that ranking. That's a great ranking for Neo Discovery. Next we have Skyridge, 9.9. Is there a set that's going to get a 10? Yes, there is. Iconic, great chase cards, great long-term investment, as you will see. If you're watching this and you don't recognize the name of a Pokemon set, it's because it's expensive. So this is Skyridge Charizard, Secret Rares. We had the Holo and the Reverse Holo. We got 13,000, 3,200. We got another Umbreon in here. That should be worth more because Umbreon is just cool. It's a cool card. Gengar. The Gengar Skyridge should be worth more. Oh, can't go wrong with that card. Get it, old Golem. Oh, Alakazam. Oh, another Ho-Oh. Flareon, Starmie, Golem. Great set right here. Another beautiful Gengar card. Ooh. So a lot of great cards in here, guys. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive as $150. Oh, 205. I picked these out just based on what I liked in the sets. And I was spot on with everybody else wants it too. So now it's $205. That's why you really have to buy from somebody that's an expert when it comes to the original wrapping of these. I don't think, it's been years since I've held original and how people would know like, hey, this is real, this is fake, this is what it should be weighed. You got to buy from somebody official because I would hate to get scammed out of that type of money. Okay, number 5, Team Rocket. We're getting serious. We're down to the last 5, 9.9. This didn't get a 10. It was close, but introduced Dark Pokemon right here. This one was always going to be a classic, always going to be worth investing in. This made you fall in love again with Dark Charizard. Made you fall in love with Team Rocket. And I think these are some of the best cards on here, and they should be worth way more than what they are, but graded. A lot of people get these cards graded though, and so they just go insane. Like I'll show you, like this guy right here, he's probably been graded and sold for $20,000. So, and then they have them listed for $1,000. The only thing with these cards is that Team Rocket was a big deal back in the day, and a lot of people mess these cards up. Finding a good 10 nowadays is very difficult. So you're gonna have to buy these out of the case. And I just don't see you. This thing is so underrated. I could tell you what, guys, if I ever get huge, and I promise you guys, I will buy these packs, I will buy these sets, and I'm just gonna give whatever extras I have away because that would be insane. Someday we will do stuff like that. And I'm excited. I'm excited for that. It's not unattainable. It's a lot of money. 34,000 is a lot, but it's not 150. So that might be the next move right there. And then number 4 on our list. Ooh, did Ascended Heroes get in the top 4? It sure did. This premium content, modern masterpieces. This is a strong long-term play. I feel like if you're not getting in on Ascended Heroes, then you're just wrong. This is probably going to be overproduced for the next 3 to 4 years. Get your cards graded while you can. This has been out for a while. The Mega Gengar, the Pikachu, we got the Dragonite, Pikachu EX, the Team Rockets, Mega Dragonite, Enzorox, Psyduck. A lot of these cards are holding their value. They're going down here and there, but it's like, hold on, the price. And they are doing a fantastic job of doing that. And when I say this is mass produced, this is getting restocked every week. It might slow down a little bit, but I think Christmas, we're gonna get another big push. Sealed, you have all these prices all over, $429, Pokemon Center, $172, but you can literally go pick this up in store for $60. I picked up this the other day for $30, the Heroes Booster Bonder, so they're still out there. Every week they're restocking. What's today? Today's not Wednesday, but they're gonna restock my store on Wednesdays. So go pick this set up. You will not regret it. I am glad you're watching this channel because I'm telling you, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Here you go. 30th celebration. We're getting into some more good stuff. This is going to be another legendary set. It's a 10. It's a perfect score for this premium quality collection. We don't even have, I don't think I can even go back to find this on here. I will try, but I don't think we have, I didn't pull it up either for the video. Yeah, I have other videos on this stuff, but I have other videos on, I can't spell, but I don't think the 30th celebration is even going to be on here. This is number 3 on my list. The top 4 in no order, just pick them up. I believe we're going to be able to get this for $60, $70. The ultra premium collections are going to be coming out. Pick what you can up, guys. Get your cards. There's so many great cards in here from the Charizards. I'm excited. I'll have a whole nother video coming out on that. And so pick this bad boy up when you can. It's just going to continue to explode. Super excited for that set. Then we have the base set, first edition. What started everything, the holy grail of Pokemon. Like I said, these aren't in order, guys, and it has so much nostalgia in these cards. And if you're, I don't even need to look up the price on this, but this set goes for $450,000. So, and you got the Charizards. Let's see, this thing's gone for $325,000. So this thing's obviously, I don't know, has a BGS sold? I don't think so. I think a 10 sold for $410, private listing. I think some of these have gone more to the private listing side, but you can never go wrong with this set, just picking these up. These will always hold value. Sealed case, okay, so one sold for $305. When was that set? I saw it listed for $405, but let's see if I can just, $582, then $305. Yeah, it's insane. So there's a listing. So there's a listing for $305, and that would be the dream someday. I think they might have sold it already, but you can't argue with that. It's a great set. And then for me, another one, number 1, Evolving Skies. 10 out of 10. The ETB looks amazing. Beautiful set. I have 4 number 1s. I need all 4 of these in my collection. Out of all the ones on here, we have the Umbreon VMAX, Rayquaza VMAX, Dragonite V, Rayquaza V, Umbreon V, Glaceon, Espeon, Sylveon, Umbreon, Rayquaza, so many Umbreons, Leafeons, got so many cutie patooties. It had to be on the list. Sealed only, so you can still pick up some ETBs for like $900. $500, not the Pokemon Center ones. So you can still pick some of these up. They were exploding and now they've gone down a little bit, just a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Goated Sets, guys. This is my list of the top 20 ones that if I could have in my collection, I know there's hundreds of sets, but these are the best sets ranked. If you disagree, agree, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, guys, Jesus loves you. I will see you on another episode of Collecting Your Own Pokemon. I'll see you guys another episode. Peace. I'm out. I'll see you next time.